Have you ever wondered what really goes on behind the scenes of all the green, red candles and stock prices on your screens as you hit the buy or sell buttons? We all know that these big companies like Apple and Tesla are listed on the stock exchange. As a trader though, I've always wondered what is really happening inside the stock exchanges and what does an exchange actually look like. So funny story, I actually did bombard them with a bunch of emails, and to my surprise, they said yes. We are visiting Nasdaq Stock Exchange today. Now, a lot of people think Nasdaq is on Wall Street, but in actuality, we are in the middle of Times Square. So join me today. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let's go. Not gonna lie, I always imagined the Nasdaq Stock Exchange to be a place with a lot of screens and people yelling at stock tickers like Jim Cramer.
He has no idea!
But I was very surprised when I actually stepped foot inside. It's not a crowded trading floor at all. It feels like an extremely modern headquarters. Equipped with a state-of-the-art filming and camera technology. Here I'm in the iconic NASDAQ Market site, where notable clients and guests open and close the market each trading day. And get this studio is also where they film CNBC Squawk Box pre-market morning news and talk show. Since its inception, the NASDAQ Market site has served as a global hub of innovation, a place where high-performing companies come to celebrate their achievements and share their success stories with the world. Okay, traders, we're about to witness a company celebrating the 2-year IPO anniversary here at the NASDAQ Market site, and they're opening the market for us today. Quick stock market history 101. Did you know NASDAQ stands for the National Association of Securities Dealers Automated Quotations? I know, I just learned that during my visit here today. In 1971, the NASDAQ Exchange officially opened its doors for business, making this the birth of the first ever automated exchange in the world. And in 1999, it became the first stock market in the US to trade online, using the slogan, "The stock market for the next 100 years."
NASDAQ, the stock market for the next 100 years.
Fast forward to July 2nd, 2002, NASDAQ Inc. stepped into the limelight and went public. It was a milestone in the financial world and changed the landscape for trading forever. NASDAQ is now the #1 most active stock trading venue in the United States by volume and ranks second in the world in terms of total market cap from its listed companies. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there's no Lamborghinis here today, no IPOs today, but we are here at NASDAQ, and make sure to smash the like button. Next, I'm gonna take you guys to the NASDAQ Gallery. This is a brand new museum that just opened in September of this year. The NASDAQ Gallery is where they showcase the history of some of the most iconic companies listed here. This place feels like a modern museum of artifacts from the most famous tech giants in the world. I'm sure you're about to see a few familiar brands. We are here inside the NASDAQ Gallery, which is pretty much a museum that houses some of the most iconic artifacts from a lot of the innovative companies here. We have United, JetBlue, we have Airbnb, Microsoft, we even have Tesla, Adobe, and my favorite stock of all time, Moderna. We all know about the stories of Apple and Tesla, but have you heard of a Telequote 3 terminal? You are looking at a relic from the early days of electronic trading. This machine right here was one of the OG devices used to snag those NASDAQ bid and ask prices and indices. So over here, we're looking at something very historic and very important to electronic trading today. We're looking at a Telequote 3 terminal. So this is created in 1971. Essentially, this is a device that brought Nasdaq electronic. So it's one of the first devices to have electronic trading and communicate market information. You can see last bid, opening high, low, volume, OTC, split price. Oh my God. This is like the great-great-granddaddy of your mobile trading app. Now check this out. It's Amazon's Hercules drive. Over 750,000 of these muscle machines were unleashed into the world, lifting a whopping 1,250 pounds of inventory. These guys are crucial in the warehouses, lifting all of your Amazon Prime orders. And over here, this Star Wars looking robot is a replica of NASA's Ingenuity Mars helicopter and the Perseverance Mars rover. These bad boys made history, with the Ingenuity being the first ever human invention to take a spin on another planet. And guess who's powering them? Qualcomm Technologies. Here are a few more familiar faces. That's the Tesla Cybertruck, the first ever Macintosh by Steve Jobs, Airbnb, Costco, Microsoft Windows, and of course, Moderna. As traders, it's very easy to stress about these little things in life. Learning about the stories behind these amazing innovations by these companies can remind us of how insignificant our issues are in the grand scheme of things. The world of financial markets, it's about more than just numbers on a screen. It's about innovation from these companies, the people, and the ideas that shape our world. We're now stepping into Nasdaq's dedicated IPO and Market Intelligence Center. This place may look familiar to many of you who follow stock market news. Okay, next we're gonna go to the studio space. This is where they film CNBC Fast Money actually. Let's go. Say hello to the studio for CNBC's Fast Money and Yahoo Finance live market coverage. Seeing these rock stars of financial reporting doing live market coverage on site was an incredible experience for me. We're now at the employee space of the NASDAQ World Headquarters. NASDAQ employees across all divisions come to work every day. Not only do they have a NASDAQ branded ping pong table, they probably have the best outdoor terrace to view the iconic New Year's Eve ball drop at Times Square. It's been a very eye-opening experience visiting the NASDAQ market site. I think as traders and stock market investors, we often get really caught up with all the numbers flashing in front of our screens. And we forget that behind all the high-speed trading and complex algorithms, there's a foundation built on pushing boundaries and, of course, cutting-edge technology. And it all started here at the NASDAQ. Special shout-out and big thank you to the team at NASDAQ for making this very special behind-the-scenes tour come to fruition. Thank you all for following along and watching this very exclusive tour at the NASDAQ market site. Your support means the world to us, and that's the only reason we could make this visit possible. If you want to see more conversations I filmed with top traders and investors from New York City, then check out this video over here.